Caleb here. I just want to take a couple minutes to talk a little bit about what God has put on my heart recently, and that has to do with strength. As Christians, we all know that our strength comes from the Lord, and something that God has been revealing to me lately is how I can sometimes miss or skip the weakness part of it. And I'll explain a little bit more as I go along. In 2 Corinthians chapter 12, the first part of that, Paul is painting a really good picture of his experience with this. He can choose to boast in his experience and can take pride in that. But instead he chooses to boast in his weakness. And he goes on to explain. In verse 7, Paul is talking about how he has a thorn in his flesh, and this thorn is tormenting him. But at the same point in time, he knows that this torment is actually preventing him from becoming prideful. In verse 8, 3 times it says that Paul begged the Lord to take this thorn away. This is how Jesus responds. In verse 9, he says, "My grace is all you need. My power works best in weakness." And just take a minute to kind of let that soak in a little bit and kind of reflect on that is what I'd encourage you to do. Because I know I have, and it's made quite a big impact, and to remember that, continually remember that it's not my own strength that I should be relying on. I need to keep coming back and relying on the strength of the Lord. I like how he recaps everything kind of in verse 10. He says, "That's why I take pleasure in my weakness, and in the insults, hardships, persecutions, and troubles that I suffer for Christ. For when I am weak, then I am strong." Thank you everyone for watching. Open Arms is now new to Instagram, so if you want to see more updates and information, follow us on Instagram. God bless, and have a great day.